No. It's the easiest to learn. It's like shooting a gun, and then go to a bow.
Okay. All right, let's podcast.
Yeah. What are our topic points today?
Well, I already started.
Vampires.
So welcome to another edition of Classic Chatter. We caught the end of our gun shooting conversation.
Rootin' tootin' son of a gun.
We are going to do a quick review.
Yeah, screw that.
A quick review of our NCAA bracket. Both Joey and J-Rod's sections, the South and the West, have been completely eliminated.
No, Britt's just talking right now.
Yeah, we're live.
Hello. Wait, are we not live?
We're live.
That's mine.
That's Joey's line. Hello.
Anyway, so the South and the West completely not the way we wanted it to turn out to be. If you don't remember, J-Rod had picked Miami to go to the Final Four.
Let's go Miami.
And Joey had picked Houston.
Damn Michigan.
Houston, we go.
Me and Austin. I picked Duke to go to the Final Four, and they're still in it. I think they play tonight, right? Let's go Duke. And Austin picked Villanova to go to the Final Four, so he still has a pretty good chance at making it the whole way there. So we'll keep you updated on that. Guys, I feel like we haven't done a podcast in, forever.
I know, we got this storm down here, and things just been all out of whack.
It was the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, no, for real. State of emergency. Delaware, we got an inch and a half of snow! Shut it down.
That whole inch and a
Are
half.
we really live right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were running through what...
No, because
Hey,
you guys
everybody,
just
we're
kept...
here.
Hello!
Hello.
We've actually had really good conversations.
Again, I will smack the taste out of you.
We've had really good conversations this morning. We had a good one with one of our members here, Kevin Mateague.
Shout
he
out
stopped
to Kevin
in.
Teague, the man.
We were talking about some basketball, some baseball, some football, which I have some recording of that. May release it later. Who knows? But yeah. So we recently had our fantasy baseball draft this week.
This week, Monday
It was
night.
Monday.
Monday night at 8.
Austin is a co-commissioner of our league. Do you want to give them the details on our fantasy baseball draft?
Yeah, so...
Since you rated everyone anyway?
So we had our draft on Monday night. We had our draft on Monday night. That was the moment I was waiting for Jelly. So we have a 10-person league. It's the Mid-Atlantic Baseball League. We actually have a Delaware division and a Pennsylvania division. The Delaware is me, Brooke, Joey, J-Rod, and Britt.
We out here.
And the Pennsylvania division is Brett Morrison, my dad Leroy, Jay, Jordan, and Justin.
Leroy!
They over there.
Leroy! The Delaware division definitely dominates, as we all know.
Uh-huh.
Every year, represent straight out to Delaware. All 3 championships, 3-0. I am your defending champion. Anyways.
Lions finds another.
So we had the draft on Monday night. It went pretty well. I like to do these little write-ups and stuff. Like I'll do a post-keeper write-up, and then I'll do a post-draft
I
write-up.
was drunk that day.
Joey's just a little salty that I gave him the little last place draft ranking, but it's okay. He has a good team,
Hey,
so
it's all good. I'm just gonna win this year.
he's
It doesn't
got
matter.
Joey's got a good team. I think he could have done little things better, but he's got a good team. He's got some good players. J-Rod, Britt last year, they didn't have the years they wanted, but they killed the draft. They had the second and third
Watch
pick.
out.
J-Rod's out here making
Let's
moves.
do this.
So it was fun. It's a fun league. We play everybody twice during the whole year. It's just a little bragging rights. Our trophy, we have a little golden bat here in the clubhouse. Every year that you win, you get to sign the date and your team name. So if you guys see a golden bat in the clubhouse, maybe a little game, come in, try to find it. Little Where's Waldo.
I
But
played Brooke first.
you
Damn it.
Yeah, so
I play her second.
to kick off the season, I start off with my old man Leroy.
Leroy!
He's the old man of the league. You can tell by the way he drafts. He takes all the old guys. But no, it's a fun league, and it helps. Like when I give my lessons as well, some of the guys on my team I actually get to talk about with the people. So I had a lesson last year with a couple ladies who are Nationals fans, and I told them I had Bryce Harper, and then they would just talk 15 minutes about how they love Bryce Harper. So it's a cool thing. But yeah, so you guys have to check that out. Maybe we can talk about it more down the road. So yeah, Mid-Atlantic Baseball League. Let's go. Delaware, baby. Represent.
J-Rod, how do you feel about your team this year?
I feel phenomenal as of this morning. I since got Jose Ramirez back in my lineup after losing him last year in a tragic incident of things that I knew nothing about. But he's back.
For those
He's
of you,
better than ever.
For those of you who don't know, J-Rod had Jose Ramirez, who is the number 1 ranked third baseman.
Number 2.
Number 2 ranked. And he traded him for
Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison.
Number whatever in the bottom of the rankings.
He does not even
Garbage.
He's not even on a team this year.
Garbage.
So,
But good to hear you got him
No, but
back.
other than that, I feel good. I got Freddie Freeman over first, Evan Gattis catching. I got some good outfielders picking up Acuna, my man from the Braves, looking to come up from the farm system. I feel like I'm an auctioneer.
What's your
today.
team name?
Acuna Matata coming out from the Life Alert Granny Droppers here in the 302.
nice.
Joey, how do you feel about your team this year? And what's your team name?
My team name is Oh Jose, Can You See Me?
That's a great team name. I love it.
Yeah, apparently it's not American enough.
I had to take a shot.
I like my team. We'll see what happens.
What's your brightest spot on your team?
Obviously, Blackman, Lindor. Have some pitching, as long as they stay healthy.
Hey,
You
that's the thing.
You got
right there.
Venezuela, Italy.
We're all immigrants.
China.
Remember that. We're all immigrants.
No, I like the name. I just wanted to take a joke with you. So
Austin, I see you changed your team name.
yeah, my team name this year is Cinder Guardians of the Galaxy.
How original.
So no, Cinder Guardians is he's my man. He's my stud. I myself look like Thor, with the long hair.
Okay.
Obviously, you've not seen the Ragnarok. Or whatever that is,
Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's gonna be next year.
I'll take care of that for
I'm
you.
like 2
I got
years.
some blades out there. In the
Yo,
shop.
I got a haircut last week. They
Next
took
time.
6 inches off. Listen, my team's loaded. All right, I'm going for that back-to-back championship.
Now, you want to talk about a team that's loaded? We need to talk about Brooke's team.
Yeah.
Like, Brooke is about to come up on all of us and sweep the division.
Yeah,
I beat her last year.
so did I.
I think I beat her once out
I
of
got
the
it.
2 times we played.
Brooke. Okay, so we're going into year 4 now. Like I said, you play everybody twice. So we had 3 years. That's 6 times you play somebody. Brooke beat my ass all 6 times. But then we happened to meet in the championship last year, and Austin got that number 1 victory against Brooke.
We also need to talk about the fact that the year before, Brooke won the entire championship as
She
well.
did.
So she was going for back-to-back.
She did. But she didn't because I came in the way. I was there. Destroyed.
I only wish that everyone could listen to them on the weeks that their teams play each other in
Well,
our
why don't you just
division.
record it?
I'll try my best. It's my favorite thing.
Inside reporter.
Yo, Sundays, going into the last day on Sundays when we're close, it's not a healthy
They
environment.
they are so hostile. It is not okay.
Last year I would go out and mow the fairways and stuff because when I knew my guys were playing because I couldn't take it because she sits up there with a little Red Sox blanket on.
Question,
Uh,
and I don't mean to interrupt you. How long does our season go?
it goes till August and the playoffs start.
Okay, so basically, whenever you guys get married, you'll be in playoffs.
That it's pretty close to championship. It's pretty close to championship. It's like the World Series week.
Hey,
so,
don't
yeah.
worry. I'll beat one of you, so you don't have to worry
Well,
about
it'll
Yeah,
be
same.
next year. It'll be next year, but if we meet in the championship, that'll be the Saturday before the last Sunday to win it. Oh, hell, that's not
That would
good.
be very exciting. What a great start to the honeymoon.
Yeah, newlyweds. Last night we
could
got
play
married.
that newlyweds game on.
Last night we got married. Today we divorced because I beat Brooke in the fantasy championship.
it. Sounds like a typical Perry County
That's
wedding.
Perry County. That's Perry County there. So no, it's exciting. It should be a good year. I think everyone's teams are actually pretty good.
Who's your best player?
My best player?
Hold on, let me rephrase it. Who's your best player, and then who do you think's going to surprise you this year?
On my team?
Yeah.
See, I think deep down, honestly, my best player is Bryce Harper. If he plays like he should,
I agree.
if he is like Bryce Harper, that is supposed to be Bryce Harper,
1,000 points this year.
he could. Now I think if I had to pick just one, I'd probably just keep Manny because he plays shortstop and third. But Bryce Harper's a stud. My surprise guy on my team.
That you got in the draft. Sorry,
that
sorry.
I got in the draft. I tell you what, my man Jeff Weaver from the Cardinals probably.
Yeah.
I mean, and now this Whit Merrifield kid from the Royals, I don't really know much about him, but the kid does not get out. So since I lost Dozier in the draft, I figured I'd take this kid who's the Royals lost everybody, so this kid's going to be playing something.
Mhm.
So it's pretty much Moustakas, Perez, and Whitfield for the Royals. So they're going to be busy this year, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think Mr. Dreamweaver himself Just gonna have a good year.
Should have made that your team.
Brett, can I ask the question to you?
Yeah.
Who do you think is your best player, and then who you got in the draft? Who do you think is going to be, the stud?
Well, I've been relying on Rizzo for the last 3 years, so I'm gonna continue to rely on Rizzo.
That's a good cow to milk. All right?
Yeah.
My team name used to be A to the Rizzo. Now it's called F It Let's Do This because my entire season last year was so awful.
Hey, I think you're going to.
I think this
you're
year I
gonna
have a
reach.
good chance. I'm hoping. Well, I did get a lot more pitching this year, but someone that shocked me last year, and I hope they continue to shock me again this year, is Robbie Ray. But
Put
someone
that
I got,
humidifier in the stadium.
like, he was
Yeah.
really good. But someone who I got in the draft this year that I hope does well is Yelich, obviously.
That was a good pickup.
I like Yelich.
J-Rod?
He's all right.
I tell you what. Speaking back to Britt, I'm obsessed with that Eddie Rosario guy she got.
Yeah, I was going to pick him.
I was a little salty.
Yeah.
A little salty that my outfit was full. But I tell you what.
He's going to be a stud. He is. He's a
Right
good
before Britt took him, Jade took Byron Buxton,
I
who's been like this #1 prospect for like 8 years. Like, bro, sorry, it ain't gonna work, right?
I just want to show you. He's still on my watch list.
So I like
love the
Rosario.
watch
So
list.
I think Britt had a good draft. I think she did what she had to do. So did J Rod. So go, J Rod, give us the old rundown there.
We out here. Run down on my draft.
Who's the player that you rely on? Who's your guy?
I'd say my man Freddie Freeman over there first.
There you
That
go.
Prospect Acuna there in center field picks it up and shows what everybody's saying he's going to do.
Yeah, they're calling him like the next Mike Trout, so you could get something there. But Freddie Freeman, your season went to shit last year once Freeman went down for like 8 weeks.
Yep, but I mean I did pick up Hosmer, so it was a win. So he's in my
And you made a
utility
bad
spot.
trade.
And you
made a bad
I made
trade.
2 bad trades because I'm stuck with Adam Jones when I could have had Andrew.
Yeah,
Mccullough.
let's
Don't say you're stuck with Adam Jones.
let's go back to that trade. It was Jose Ramirez and Andrew McCutchen for Adam Jones and Josh Harrison.
I do.
Now, fortunately for you, McCutchen left Pittsburgh. He's probably not going to do as well in the Giants, let's be honest. He was thriving in Pittsburgh. But
I think
that
he's
was
better
not
than
a bad
Adam Jones.
loss.
He's still better than Adam Jones, though.
Oh, definitely. But, I mean, Adam Jones isn't a bad outfielder either.
No, he's not bad.
He's not bad.
But he's not.
He's just not what I want.
Bad trade.
Bad trade.
Bad trade.
And then he comes in 2 days later. He goes, "Guys, I just got this great trade offer. I'm getting CC Sabathia, CC Sabathia,
Maybe like 7 years ago.
and this guy
10 years ago.
and this guy named Lance Lynn. Yo, oh, that's great, J. Rod, for who? Chris Archer. Bro, this man's about to trade a top 15 pitcher for 38-year-old CC Sabathia, who's actually probably like 34, but whatever.
How old is Lance Lynn?
Lance Lynn's like 31.
Yeah.
But listen, we talking about Chris Archer. This guy's like 4th in strikeouts. He pitches for a bad team. As soon as he gets traded to someone good, he's a total stud. We saved him. We saved him on this
He
one.
needs to get out of Tampa Bay.
Yeah, which he could. He could. But, oh, man, I agree with you, J-Rod. Freddie Freeman's your guy. If Ocuna's anything like Mike Trout, that could be lights out.
Yeah.
That could
Which
be
is
lights
a
out.
good sign for the Braves this year. We're looking pretty good.
Yeah, so.
That is true.
All right, Joey, over to you. Who's your guy, and who's the guy you're expecting good things from?
I know everybody's thinking I'm going to say Blackman, but I don't think he's going to do the 1,000 points this year.
I would agree
No?
with
I think I'm going to try, as long as he stays healthy, and ride Lindor.
Hmm.
And I think Ender is my guy.
There you
that.
go.
And then Insarte.
Yeah.
Well, he's going
See, I looked at him too, and it was between him and
I looked at it,
Rosario.
Yeah. Tried to offer me Adam Jones for him. Get out of here with that.
too. It's an equal trade.
No, it's not.
Adam Jones with the score 666. I'm not taking him.
He's got to get off my team with that.
I
number.
think if I had Inciarte, I would probably trade him for Adam Jones. I would probably take that deal.
Nope. Not
But-
with that score. 666. I'm done.
Again, back to NCRT. Another shine. The Braves outfield's going to be lit this year.
No, he's going to score a lot of runs because he's going to lead off.
And then you got Nick Markakis, which is last year. Hope for the best. but
Nick
ready for new
Markakis.
things.
Yo, speaking of the Braves, I think I got the best one. I got Ozzy Albies, baby.
Yeah.
This guy's supposed to be the next Jose Altuve, and he's on my squad. So if this Whit Merrifield guy sucks, I'm good. I'm good.
I miss Nick Markakis.
The old Nick Markakis.
Yeah, I liked him.
Nice little 300 average,
Yeah,
like 15
you know.
homers.
To be honest, though, anyone who had Nick Markakis like 4 years ago in our league could have traded them to either you, Jade, or Kevin.
I wasn't in the league 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't?
No.
No,
Who was in
and
before
it was
Joey?
Cody, and then Jade.
Did he take Joey's
Jade
team?
didn't pay him. Yeah, Joey's team.
Or
Joey
Cody
took,
had
Joey
Joey
took-
had Cody's team.
Joey took the championship team. Has got worse every year.
Still make playoffs there.
He does. So, but yeah. I mean,
Markakis coming up through the Shorebirds.
Yeah.
yeah, he's good. I mean,
You know,
he's
I've never
good.
been to a Shorebirds game. Is it cool?
There,
Fun?
no, don't go.
No.
I actually like them.
Is it like the Senators?
It's
or-
like $6
It's
seat.
single A. It's even
After the
lower.
7th inning, you get a foot long corn dog for like $3.
You're about the corn dog life.
I am.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, there's been players that have come up through there.
No, Manny. That's
Chris
why.
Davis.
Wait. I just need to talk about this for a minute. We went to a Mexican restaurant
I
like
swear.
2 weeks ago, and J-Rod literally wanted to order corn dogs at a Mexican place.
Yeah,
Chris Davis did not play for the Shorebirds.
yeah. Manny Machado
What was the
did.
dude that looked
No.
like him? Yeah, maybe Johnny did.
Yo, just because.
They don't look like each other?
No, I know, but because
No, yo. I know you ain't saying all white dudes look the same.
I mean, it depends.
There's 3 of us in this room right now. We all look completely different.
It's our hair. It makes us look different.
No.
No, there's a lot difference between me
And
and
only
you.
some of us in here got beards.
Exactly.
Some of us have to take pills.
And some of us got long hair. Good, healthy hair. That girls wish they had. So listen,
You
Linda.
can't tell me girls wouldn't want this hair. I'm looking like Steve, the golfer. The golf
Who?
Which one are we
Steve.
talking? Like
Who is
me
Steve?
hair? Like which hair are we talking about? here?
Jim's group.
Robertson.
Looks like a wonder
Steve's got nicer hair than you got.
Yeah.
Man, it's because he takes pills.
No,
He
you
doesn't
take
take pills.
pills. You take pills.
No, I like the Shorebirds games.
Yeah.
I do.
We'll
Like,
have to check one out.
No, yeah, we might have to check it out someday.
whenever Tebow was playing there, man, they were selling out right
Oh,
and
yeah.
left.
That's
They
true.
were-
Actually,
All 3,000 tickets gone.
there were actually people buying tickets before that, and
Yeah.
normally you can get them for like $5.
Oh, but yeah.
They were up to like $25.
What?
You know the GM's like, boys, we gonna get rich this week.
Yeah.
That's
So-
why it would be cool if like Russell Wilson could somehow,
Yeah.
like.
Well, people got to see. I mean, Max Scherzer made him as, you know,
It doesn't matter.
made him
though.
look bad.
Like,
But, yeah. No, we'll see. But yeah, no, I think.
So wait, Russell Wilson's trying to do baseball now?
Well, no, so
He does it for spring training.
listen. Every year,
Oh.
all the quarterbacks get drafted. Like Brady was drafted, Peyton was drafted, but Russell Wilson actually goes to the spring training. But he only goes for like a week. But he's been the last like 5 years he went to the Rangers camp as a second baseman. But in the offseason, his rights got traded to the Yankees. So he went to camp this year, and the first time in like 5 or 6 years he got to take a bat, and it just so happened that Max
I told you,
Scherzer
I'm
was the
not crazy.
pitcher.
That is
And
not fun.
Max Scherzer struck him out in like 33 seconds.
I'm not
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
I,
It was
Wow,
ridiculous.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I told you I'm not crazy. I got his autograph. He
Who?
played for the Shorebirds.
Who?
Chris
Chris
Davis. I thought for sure he came
White
up.
Chris
I mean, he
Davis?
was only there for like 3 years.
No, he came up with
I
Texas.
thought he came up through Texas. I mean, he might have.
All right. Well, there you go.
I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Joey's
no,
wrong.
I'm
Good.
wrong.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
J-Ro.
good job, J-Rob.
I'm not right on much, but that one.
Yo.
Every now and then.
Akuna Matata.
I couldn't look that. Oh, thank you very much.
Shake it,
They were
shake it.
wrong. Wow. I'm shook.
Wow. Done.
Do you have an effect over there for that?
Is there like a buzzer?
Yeah.
There we go.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but overall, our fantasy draft went pretty well.
Sleeper team of this year. Who do you think it's going to be?
Out of everyone,
Out of everyone.
In our league, like, who's
Yeah.
gonna...
Yeah, who's going
J-Rod's gonna make the biggest jump.
Is that what you're thinking?
He'll make the playoffs.
I'm going to go with Brett.
I'm going to vote for myself because I think that my team's going
I'm
to make
voting
it.
for myself.
So we
I
got
normally, like, other than last year, I've
Now, I
squeezed
know-
into the
I know what
playoffs every
Austin's
single
answer
year.
is, but who's the biggest bust this year?
I'm hoping
I know
Austin.
Austin-
No. Jordan.
You think Twig?
Twiggy had
What
this-
did Twiggy, wait, what was his place?
Twiggy was
last
like
year?
13-5 last year.
No. What place did he end up in?
Third.
He finished
third. He
so
lost, yeah.
Twiggy finished in third, but he had the same record I had in the regular season. Twiggy, you ain't gonna win 13 games again this year, buddy. I just don't see it. I think your team got worse. Yeah, you got Arenado.
Well, I definitely don't see 13.
You got
wins out of
Seager.
him, no.
Somehow, no, because Jordan last year was that team who had the lowest points against.
Yeah, dude. I just couldn't score against
Nobody
him.
could score.
Actually, we're also forgetting about Justin's team.
Justin's got one way to go.
Yeah.
Big man, you got to go up.
Because
Justin doesn't make
truly,
any trades this year.
truly, everyone was excited to play Justin last year because you know you were going to
It
win.
was the
Yeah,
Like, it
he
was
beat me.
It
He
was-
was what I
Yeah.
lost to him.
Justin had 2 wins last year. Now listen, I still think that my team should destroy his this year, but it shouldn't be over on Tuesday. It should take all 7 days.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I would say J Rod's going to go into the playoffs and Twiggy's going to fall back out because Twiggy had a good year last year.
I think it depends on how his pitching does. Because he has Nola, and listen, I really believe that Nola's going to have
Yeah,
a
but
solid year this year.
Hamill's getting old. Otani's getting rocked. Now his Twiggy's best thing, other than Arenado and Seager, is he's got Kenley Jansen on the Dodgers. That dude's like 900 points as a closer.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I mean, he's going to get crazy points there. However, anything happens to him, Twiggy is not going to be looking pretty. He was like, honestly, 8th points against and only like 5th points for. Twiggy's got a good team, but he ain't going to get 13
He
wins.
just had a lot of luck last
No,
year.
he did. He had a good schedule. His
Yeah.
schedule makes a total difference.
Oh man, when I played him, I had guys that were like sitting and like it was like I think it was right before or right after the All-Star break, and like my guys.
Well, if I looked back at my thing, I think so. Jordan and I had the same exact record, but I had 700 more points for it.
I know. Yeah,
So
it's crazy.
it was 700 points. You're talking 3. That's 3 more weeks of points that I had than him. But I mean, like I said, nothing against anyone's teams. I don't think he'll repeat 13 wins. That's a lot. The best record in our league is so competitive. Actually, I think the best record in our league is like 14-4. So
Yeah.
No one goes undefeated.
no one will ever go undefeated in our league. So
Not
I don't
even-
know. I don't know. Brooke might this year.
nah.
Well, she almost had
She-
it the year she won the championship. She lost twice, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
To me,
No,
Was it
she-
you?
I beat her
she
both
was
years.
she was the 14-4 team. She has the best record in the history of our league. But now remember though, with the same team the first year, she only won like 5 games. So now the only thing that's going to hurt her is the health. I mean, she loses like Trout and Betts and those guys. She's going to be hurting. But
Well, holy hell, she loses Betts, and she has like 3 guys that are 1,000-point guys on her team.
yeah.
Like Betts.
Betts, Goldschmidt,
Altuve.
and Trout, Altuve.
Yeah.
She's loaded. It's
Altuve
disgusting.
for
The
real,
only thing
yeah.
is she literally drafted all of them, so it's hard to even. You can't
No.
even. mad at her.
Look.
That's
Not
the frustrating
not
part.
holding anything against her.
She killed that draft, honestly. And then,
Which draft was that?
that was the very first year.
Yeah, I wasn't in it.
The very first. I mean, dude, she got like Altuve in like the 17th round and stuff like that.
No,
So-
this is Brooks' lineup right here. Luke Roy, Goldschmidt, Altuve, Devers or Devers, however you say it, Bogarts, Trout, Betts, Adam Eaton, who she just added this year, Will Myers, and then her pitching, which is disgusting, Kershaw, Bumgarner, Arrieta, McCullers Jr., Cueto, Kimbrel, John Gray, and
She doesn't have a weak
Faria.
spot. She doesn't have a.
Health.
You need
Health is the
you need
biggest
health, and the only way you're going to beat Brooke is if your team just outslugs her that week.
No, my biggest thing I'm going to say, it's no different than I think with my pitching staff. It's all going to depend on our health.
Yeah, I mean,
Because Kershaw, how many years has he been out?
he
backs and-
doesn't do many full seasons. I tell you what, when you play Brooke, you need Kershaw and Bumgarner to only have one start that week,
or to both be injured.
or to both
Well,
be injured.
she didn't do as well last year as she should have though because Bumgarner was out for most of the
No,
year.
I agree.
Yeah.
And also same way with like Arrieta there. I mean, he
Well, I tell you guys what, I'll be honest with you. If you look at both Brooke and my team, neither one of us are as strong as we were last year. Our teams last year were ridiculous. But that's what makes our league fun and why it's balanced is because we had to pick last in the first round. So you guys got to take all of the good players that we had that we couldn't keep. So the 4 of the top 5 picks are off my team, so it's hard to.
I didn't take any of your players.
No, you didn't. But I mean, it's
I didn't
like.
take any of her players.
But Hoskins, well, Castellanos was on.
Oh, sorry.
He was on.
No, he was a free agent.
No, he was on someone's team. I think he was on Brett's.
Nope, because I looked at it. He was a free agent.
Are you sure?
Whoever had him, be it Kevin or whoever, somebody dropped him because he was a free agent.
I think he was a free agent too.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Either way, I had Hoskins, Dozier, Yelich, and Gary Sanchez
Yeah,
all gone.
Trust me,
so-
I was trying to do my homework and I was trying to see the guys, but I couldn't see who other people's
Yeah.
keepers were, so I was just doing the free
looking
agents.
at guys. Yeah, I mean, I don't think my team's bad. I just don't think it's as good. And I think the same with Brooke. Now Brooke's loaded. Brooke will always be loaded with the 9 keepers she has. But I mean, our league's fun because you can truly rebuild your entire team in 1 year. everybody that had the first pick the year before made the playoffs the next year. So the pressure is on you, Justin. The pressure is on you this year. I mean, the first year Brooke had first pick, then she made the playoffs the next year. I had the first pick the year after that. Look where I'm at now. And then last year, Leroy had the first pick, got Trey Turner, and he made the playoffs.
He did make the playoffs.
So we're on it. Justin, the pressure's. I mean, because with the first pick, you can get that guy who can change your whole team. So the pressure is on Justin and Gary Sanchez this year. So
That just sucks that there's like 2 catchers, and then at like the bottom.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You know,
Justin, I mean, to be the worst team in the league though, but to have the only catcher that can get you maybe 700 points,
Yeah,
that's
that's
huge.
crazy.
That's a huge gap. Because Salvador Perez and Lucroy and those guys, Yadier, they're only going to get you like 400,
That
maybe
is
500.
crazy. Yeah, you
So-
need a catcher that hits home runs.
Yeah.
It's the only.
And Gary does. He'll
Yeah.
hit like 30, 35. So,
No.
I don't know. I'm really excited about our
Yankees
team.
piss me off.
Yeah.
Good God.
I hope they all tank this year.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, me
hope
too.
it's-
I hope that nothing against the guys that have Stanton and Judge and Sanchez, but I hope they all slump.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
hope that just
I think it could happen though.
I tell you
mean,
what, obviously, as a Cardinals fan and with Brooke being a Red Sox fan, it's been a little hard over the years, but it's been growing on me. I think Chris Sale's going to have a field day with the Yankees lineup because we all like Chris Sale's that one guy where when he plays good teams, he takes it to another level, and he's just going to be mowing down those
He's a
guys.
winner.
Yeah, like he's a warrior. He's a fighter. So I'm excited for those
What's
games.
their pitching staff like? Sale, Pomerantz, Porcello.
Price, they're all
Price.
left-handers,
Price,
except
yeah.
for Porcello and Eduardo Rodriguez will come back, but he's also left-handed.
Okay.
So the only thing is Judge, Stanton, and them they're right-handed. So
Yeah. What's the Orioles pitching staff like?
Alex Cobb, Bundy, Gossman,
Osman.
Chris Tillman's their fourth now.
We're in so much trouble.
Yeah,
Go Red Sox.
yeah. I don't know. It's going to be a good. I think like our fantasy league, MLB is going to be good this year.
Let me ask you
I'm
another
excited.
question. Who are you picking to win, and who's your sleeper team?
The world's in regular majors.
This will be our
Yeah.
final go round.
Oh,
So
final go around. All right, so
now keep in mind the Astros won the World Series last year.
the Astros are completely loaded. I mean, they have not one weakness. They're literally like Brooks' team. They're good bullpen, good infield, good outfield, good
Yeah.
rotation with Garrett Cole and Verlander and Keuchel, and McCullers and Charlie Morton even, who's
Yeah,
old. But
colors look good.
I mean, they're loaded, but I mean, it's hard not to go against them. The Indians are right there. The Yankees are there.
Cleveland Indians.
I'm gonna say my team to win. I'm gonna have to go. It's gonna be back to back. It's gonna be Houston. I would bet. I'm not a betting man, but I put my money on Houston. But my surprise team, though, I think I'm not gonna be a hometown boy here. Go to Cardinals to the playoffs as a wild card, but the Angels. They did the biggest rebuild over the winter. They went out and got Kinsler and Kozar, and they re-signed Upton. So Mike Trout this year might not ever get out. Now that he actually has, like it used to be like the Los Angeles Trouts of Anaheim. Now they actually have a team there. So I don't think Ohtani's going to do anything, but their lineup is better. So I'm going to say Astros win it, but the Angels actually go in as a wild card and surprise teams.
I'm going to say I'm biased. So I'm going to pick the Red Sox to win it. You got Mookie Betts, Benintendi. Do need a couple more key guys, but they have a chance to make it pretty far at least. And my sleeper team, I'm going to go with the Braves. They have some good new talent. They have some, veterans. They could do pretty well.
There you
I
go.
mean, they haven't had a great season in a while, but this could be their breakout year.
Oh, yeah, when you win your division 15 straight years, you're eventually going to suffer for a little. That's why I think the Cardinals are good now. But no, Braves are going to be good.
As much as it pains me to say this, I don't even want to say it. If the Yankees do what they can do, they could be the team this year.
They could be.
And that pains my soul to say because I cannot stand a team that just has so much money that they can afford to do whatever they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And having an ex-player trading or working for another team and just sending their players up.
For nothing.
nothing.
The Marlins got nothing for Stanton. They got more for Yelich and
That was a
Ozuna.
Derek Jeter inside.
That was
deal.
Derek Jeter.
Yep.
At least the Cardinals and the Brewers actually gave the Marlins a top 100 prospect. They got nothing for Stanton. That was straight highway robbery. oh yeah, we'll cover $30 million off of it. Whippity do.
And who's your sleeper?
Atlanta Braves. Even though they've never really been sleepers in the past, they've always been a decent team. But I think this is the year they really step it up and show everybody what they can do.
There's really no one ahead of you except for the Nationals. So, and they choke every year.
They choke. They should be a good team, but they're
hold on.
just like.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think depending on if the Mets can score runs this year and if their pitchers stay healthy.
Well, the
I
pitchers
think
for them,
that's
yeah.
my sleeper team.
Mets.
That's my sleeper team. As for the team that I think, man, I don't know if the Yankees pitching is going to hold up. Is like the biggest thing there. I mean, they're definitely gonna hit home runs.
They're
I see them being the Baltimore Orioles of like a couple of years ago.
If Severino backtracks, they're screwed.
No, yeah, because they have CeCe, Tanaka, Severino, and who's their other? They're pushing this.
They have like
Montgomery
Jordan
kid
Montgomery,
now.
yeah.
But like, don't get me wrong. I think that they're building to be a good team. I don't think they have the pitching that hold them, through.
They'll make the necessary trade in June.
Yeah. Oh, they have Sonny Gray though too.
They do have Sonny Gray.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, he could be a sleeper, but
Yeah.
I used to have Sonny Gray on my fantasy team, and I'll be straight up honest, he tanked after my first year.
He was also though with the Athletics.
He was with the Athletics,
Yeah,
but then he got
Yeah.
hurt, and he just spiraled. He spiraled out of control.
Man.
But he was a good pitcher when he was at the peak of his career. But that's also the Yankees' way. Like, they'll pick up people who they peaked at some point, and they're hopeful that they may peak again. Like, this is...
I don't want to piggyback off of Austin there, but good God, I don't know how you don't pick the Astros.
In a 7-game series.
Yeah, I don't...
They have everything.
With that pitching and their infield, hitting, I don't know how you can't pick them. I mean, that's just... I don't want to, but...
I kind of wanted to pick the Dodgers because, they're always there, but they always choke. I mean, the Cardinals literally have knocked them out like 3 of the last 5 years or 6 years or whatever.
But the Dodgers also always pay for people, too.
But it's
not like they bring people up.
The Dodgers, well, they do. They do a little bit of both, but they are the Yankees of the West Coast. I mean, they'll go out and pay for their guys, but like Bellinger and Taylor, they're starting to bring up their own guys. Kershaw's their own
Who's all
guy.
their pitchers there?
I mean, they're older. I mean, they lost Darvish to the Cubs, but they got Kershaw, of course, Rich Hill, Kenta Maeda. Who else they got?
The Cubs are another team that I'm throwing around there too, but I don't see how you can look past the Astros because I believe that their 1 through 4 guys are at least average out to they have at least a number 2 guy.
All 5 of their pitchers, Joey, is pretty good. Charlie Morton's, he's old.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, and I'm going to have to piggyback off of that with you.
It is pretty interesting, though, to see that the most recent World Series have been teams that haven't won it in...
No, that's good. I believe that's good
forever.
For
yeah, so then the Yankees are like, we're going to change it again.
Well, they haven't won since when?
2009. I mean, it's still within 10 years.
Did they play you guys...
No, the Yankees played the Phillies that year.
Yeah, and they lost.
Yeah, because the Phillies were like your fantasy team where they got worse every year.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the Phillies went for 2 World Series, right?
I hope every one of your players gets,
It's fantasy team or the Cardinals?
No, both.
Well,
elbows.
I got Manny on my team. I got Manny and Bundy.
Manny's not going to be an Oreo next year, so it doesn't really matter.
You never know.
Okay, guys, we're going to sign off. Thanks for listening.
Don't you take my saying.
Check out some of our other podcasts. We have one on a zombie survival guide. We have March Madness. We talk about kids these days. Just some other odd topics. At some point, we'll talk about the Masters. They're coming up here. WrestleMania's coming up. Austin and Brooke are going to go to that. Maybe we'll make them do a podcast live from WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
How much cocaine do you take?
I'll tell you what, brother. I've injected myself 7 times a day and I still can't feel my toes.
Elizabeth, I love you. Veins popping up the neck.
All right, till the next one. Everybody say bye.
Later.
Send Snapchats wisely.
Bye.
Okay, guys.